Okay, so today we have a 24-minute AMRAP. It's going to be really fun. There's a lot of components to it, so once we actually get to that portion, I'll make sure that I walk us through the whole first round. When we do it, I'll say it out loud together, and we'll make sure we know what each part is. Before that, we're going to do some warming up. So for the playlist today, I was trying to, so yesterday, Jeff was able to play it through the computer, but I can't do both. It seems like I can't play it through the computer and have my headphones in. And this is just easier for me to hear you. So I'm going to copy a link for you if you want to use it. I will be honest, this is the same playlist I had for last week in the morning, last Thursday morning. So if you want to use it, that's great. If not, all good. It's in the chat for you. Hi, Greta. No?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, hi. Greta, the question of the day was, which late 90s, early 2000s boy band best represents you? And you can also include New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, none. So I'll just go with the Spice Girls. Thank you.
The Spice Girls, yes. That's Greta, everybody. Okay, cool. So turn your music on, and then let's step back. We'll get a little warmer first, especially early in the morning. So let's find some space for ourselves. Awesome. Everybody got their music going? Ashlyn, you okay? We're getting there. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna start with some leg swings. We're gonna go forward and back on one leg. So let's start with our left leg. It's fun to try to stay balanced first thing. And then we'll switch to the other side. And then plant your feet in squat position. We're gonna do some bootstrapper squats. So you're gonna come down, hands to your feet. Nice long hamstrings, hang in this stretch. And then you're gonna drop down into a squat position from there. Keep your hands on your feet as you send your hips back up. Come back down and back up. We'll just do this set together. Keep moving. Three more. Good, and then we'll roll all the way up, and we're gonna move into some interim press ups. So walk your hands down again to the floor. You're gonna come out into a plank position. We're gonna do a push-up from here, and you can do the push-up from your toes or from your knees, doesn't matter. And then walk your hands back in towards your feet. And we're gonna do 3 more just like that. So let's walk out. Two more times. Last one. And once we're all the way up, we're gonna go back into those leg swings. So we're gonna do actually 4 more rounds of that warm up. We'll just do the whole thing together. Another leg. And we'll set up in for those bootstrappers, so feet into squat position. Hands to the floor, to your toes. Drop your hips down. Back up. We're gonna do that 8 times. Three more. Then we'll come all the way up. We're gonna do 4 of those interim press-ups. So walk your hands to the floor, walk all the way out to a plank. You can come to your knees right away if you want. Complete your push-up, and then walk your hands back in, or do the full push-up from your toes. Let's do 3 more. And 1 more, everybody. And then we're gonna go back into leg swings. Let's do them side to side this time. So in front of your body, so you can see I'm going side to side. And then other leg. Stand in squat position. We'll do those bootstrappers. Let's try to do them a little bit wider on this set. Widen your feet out a little bit. Grab those toes, come down, and pop back up. Let's do 8. And then we'll do 4 of those interim push-ups. Walk your hands all the way out, knees or toes. Complete a push-up, walk yourself back in. One more. Back up to those side-to-side leg swings. Other side. Good. Bootstrapper squats, let's go more narrow this time. So feet almost together. Reach down, grab your toes. Come down as low as you can and pop back up 8 times. Back into those inchworms, getting warm now. And 1 more. On this last set of leg swings, let's get into a down dog position. You're gonna bring 1 leg high and back towards the floor. Make them slightly more interesting. And then we'll switch to the other side. Bring our feet into squat position, we can grab from right here, and then we'll pop down and back up 8 times. And then we just have our last set of those interim push-ups. One more time, 4 reps, walking all the way out. Push up on your knees or toes. And one more rep. All right. Okay. I feel pretty warm. Everybody else feel warm? 5 rounds is quite a bit. Okay, so for the workout today, we're going to be working for 24 minutes. And we have a few different movements we're going to do. So the first one we're going to start with is 60 jumping jacks. So let's step back. We'll go through a few of the variations of the jumping jack. So starting with the full jumping jack, feet out, arms up. Let's try a couple of those. Yeah, great. If you're like me, sometimes puts a lot of pressure on your pelvic floor to do a million jumping jacks, perhaps if you've had a baby or not, and you pee your pants for jumping jacks, then I like to do like 1 foot each time. You look more like a little bit of a dancer, but it works out really well. So let's try that. So you're gonna have 1 foot come out. Yeah, it also is fun. Great. Another option, if you want, if you're like hitting your ceiling, or if that's just not going to work for you, is to do opposite foot toe taps, alternating. So let's try a couple of those. Bring your feet together to start and go towards your opposite foot. Bring that foot out and go. Yeah, another one that makes you feel like a bit of a dancer. Okay. And you could also jump rope if you wanted. There's a lot of different things. We just want to keep moving dynamically and go fast. So after we do 60 of those and we get ourselves nice and tired, we're going to do 10 power clean and jerk. So for this, you're going to need something weighted. It doesn't have to be a weight. If you have a kettlebell, dumbbell, if you have a jug of water, all that stuff is going to work for you. So if you want to grab your weight, for the power clean, you can start with the dumbbell either between your legs or to the outside. And you're going to come down to the floor. You're going to extend up fast and bring it to your shoulder. And then stand all the way up. So let's try 2 more. Once you get to the top, you're going to do a little dip with your legs, bend, and press through on that weight. That's a push press version. So let's try 2 of those. The actual jerk is going to be a dip drive with your legs. You're going to do bend, extend, and then rebend. So bend, extend, and rebend, catching with the bent leg. So let's try 3 on either side with the jerk. Yeah, if you haven't done a jerk before, a push press is a great option, just that dip, drive, and extend. You don't have to do the redip because it can feel a little unnatural first few times you try it. All right. I love, Emily, did you have to move to your storage closet to not hit the ceiling?
Yeah, otherwise I would bust through the ceiling.
Yeah. Nick, are you going to bust through the ceiling?
Yeah, I'll hit the rafters if I do a jerk in the quad, probably.
Okay. And you can't do a push press either, right?
I can do them. I just have to, like, the 10 inches between the rafters to make sure I get into.
Okay. If you can't go overhead, after you do your 10 power cleans, you're going to come down to the floor and do 10 floor press. just like that, from the floor. So if you're gonna hit your ceiling, you can go ahead and do that. So how it's written, the next thing we're gonna do after we do these 10 power clean and jerk combos, so you're gonna combine them together. That's one, power clean and jerk. You're gonna hold the weight overhead for 20 seconds after your last rep. So we're just gonna hang there and hold. Then you're just gonna switch to the other side. You're gonna do 10 power clean and jerks. Hold on the last rep for 20 seconds. So let's put those together. I want you to do 2 on the right, hold for a few seconds. 2 on the left, hold for a few seconds. Good. Yeah, good. Looks great, everybody. Nice, Ani. Yeah. Good. So after we do those clean and jerk plus hold, then we have 2 dynamic body weight movements, and then we get to rest for a minute. The built-in rest, so nice. So we're gonna come down to the floor and do glute bridges. For the glute bridge, you can use your weight or you can do these body weight. Let's try body weight first. Feet are planted. You wanna roll your back so it's pressed into the floor. Then you're gonna squeeze your glutes and take your hips up towards the ceiling. And if you wanna add weight to these, you take your dumbbell and you put it across your hips. Just like that. So you can try that as well if you wanna add. Love it. Yeah, if you have a band, you could throw a band around your knees. Make those extra fun. I see, Julie, you have one. All right, then the last thing is a quick core exercise. So it's mountain climbers, but I'll show you all the variations. Lots of things you can do for mountain climbers. So we'll start with a quick foot mountain climber. So you're gonna bring your feet up to the outside and switch quick feet. Let's try that. Yeah, there you go. Then you can go slower as well. So you can just replace your feet, keeping one foot back. Or you can also try just bringing your knee up towards your elbows. And it's 20 total, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just alternating. If being on your wrist isn't gonna work for you, there's tons of variations we can do for this because it really is an ab exercise. So for today, we'll choose bicycles, alternating. If that feels better for your wrist, let's just try one set of those and then we'll be ready to rock. All right, so you can choose which one works for you and you could alternate halfway through if you wanted to. But the way the workout is gonna go is 60 jumping jacks, 10 clean and jerk on one side plus a 20-second hold, 10 clean and jerk on the other side plus a 20-second hold, and then 20 glute bridges, 20 mountain climbers, and then give yourself a minute of rest before you go again. When we do built-in rest, remember that the point of built-in rest is that you recover so you can go just as hard on the next round rather than just going through it for 24. So do give yourself the minute rest so you can amp up on the next round, you get your energy back. All right, I'm gonna be using a kettlebell for the clean and jerk. Is anybody else using a kettlebell? All right, cool. So just a reminder about kettlebell stuff for the clean and jerk, you want your thumb between your legs on the way back. So each time you come down, you'll go thumb between the legs. It's gonna make it a little bit smoother for you to catch in the clean position. All right, 24 minutes to go. I'm gonna start us off, and then after the first round, I'll mute us. I'll mute myself so you can keep working without me just.
Wait, Hannah, I have a question. So it's 60 jumping jacks, 60 clean and jerks. I mean, not 60, 20. Is that right?
Yeah, so you'll do 60 jumping jacks, and then you do 10 plus a 20-second hold.
Okay.
Then 10 plus a 20-second hold. Then it's 20 and 20 after that for the glute bridges and mountain climbers.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just try to keep up with each other in the first round, and then after you do it once, it'll be easier to remember. All right, can everybody see the clock okay? All right, it's about to get spicy. I'm gonna do the clock up. It'll be easier for you to count your minute rest. So starting in 10, everybody, with 60 jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm at 10. 20. 30. 40, nice job, keep going. 10 more. 8, 9, 60. 10 clean and jerks on one side. Looks good. Last one, we'll do a 20-second hold. Try to keep your belly tight here. Don't dump into your back. So keep squeezing your abs. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 10 on the other side. Last one, we're gonna hold for 20. Good, abs are tight, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go down to those glute bridges. I'm gonna go ahead and weight mine. So I put my weight on my hips. We're gonna go for 20 reps. Let's go. Good. And the last thing is 20 mountain climbers or any ab variation that you'd like to do. Remember, count every time you move. 20, and then you get to rest. Good, take a full minute to rest. Good work, everybody. That was awesome. We just gotta do it a bunch more times, right? All right, 15 seconds left for me. Remember, it's 60, 10, 10 plus the holds, 20 and 20. All right, here I go again. For keeping up with me, we got 60 jumping jacks. That's 20 down. Sorry. Five more. And 60, nice. Those are about a minute worth, so if you lose track, just work for about a minute. We got 10 of those clean and jerks. Let's rock. Now last one, we're gonna hold. Yes, team, looking good. Abs tight. Two, one, other side, 10 reps. Work until that minute of rest, come on. Last one we're gonna hold. Good, abs are tight, ribs are down. Three, two, one. Let's do those 20 glute bridges, weighted or unweighted, your choice. Twenty mountain climbers to finish, or any ab variation. And take our minute. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself so you all can work and just listen to music and go for these last few rounds. We still got quite a bit of time left. Remember to really take your rest. Work hard on those rounds so you can earn that rest for yourself. You can always rest in between if you need, in the middle of it. Here we go. Nice job, everybody. We're over halfway. You got it. You got it, everybody. Almost there. Nice job, everybody. We got 1 minute left. Let's go. Ooh, Ashlyn's going for a bonus round. She said, forget the rest. Nice job. Good work, friends. Just 30 more seconds to go. You're welcome to rest during this minute if you're on your rest, or if you want to go back to some work. We're almost there. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Woo! That's our time, everybody. It's warm, it's warm. All right, let's get everything out of the way so we can lay down a little bit. Let's get a nice pack opener. Can everyone hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Perfect. All right, let's get a pack opener. So we're gonna come down onto our bellies and you're gonna put one arm out to the side, just like this. You're gonna roll into that arm, opening up your shoulder with some gravity. And then on that same side, if you bend your arm and bring your palm up toward the ceiling, so you're doing like a position like this, you're laying on your arm that direction, it's gonna give you a slightly different opener in the front of your biceps tendon. And then take that same arm and you're gonna slide it underneath your body, like this, threading it through. You can extend your other arm up long, and then you'll use your own body weight to open up that shoulder. And then we'll do all three on the other side too. So just the other side, arm out long, roll into your pec. And then bend at the elbow, palm comes up, bring your hand towards your back. So you make that little robot arm position. Rolling into the biceps tendon. Then roll into your belly. You're gonna thread that arm underneath your shoulders and drop your body forward. And then roll onto your back. Tuck your knees into your chest, give them a big squeeze, bring your chin up towards your knees, and then we'll stretch out long. We'll chill on the floor. Let's take 10 big breaths here before everybody else gets up, before our day gets busy. And when you're ready, you can roll over, take your time getting up. That's what I have for you today. Thanks for coming, everybody. Happy early morning to you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
That was a
Hannah.
tough
That was
one.
great.
That was hard.